Hi my fellow bistros, welcome back again. As you saw, I'm playing Kukkoro Days. When we last left off, after treating our lovely female at night, and she woke up and not kill us, after we also tied it up too, and untied it, didn't kill us at least, and so on like that. We explained the situation and stuff, and she was kind of not too like overwhelmed by it, like surprised or whatever like that, like oh my god, like stuff like that. Like she actually really understood the situation, and at the moment we were trying to find a way, well, for her to go back home naturally, okay, by finding certain places with magic, because again, there technically is magic in our world, but not a lot, of course. And surprisingly, the only source of magic she can be sensing is in Akihabara, also known now as Akivalhalla. Because honestly, I've been calling that ever since I heard that. I've been calling Akihabara Akivalhalla now, okay? And it's going to be like that from now on, okay? Akivalhalla. Okay, and from finally ended in the last episode, we were going into a general store, not a general store, but a store that sells like used mangas, books, games, like stuff like that, of anime stuff. But anyhow, here we go. Welcome, good afternoon. The cheerful voice of the staff resigns throughout the store. I've been here a few times, and it's huge, even for one of their biggest stores. Each floor is divided by genres, with used books, used games, toys, and instruments, all separated into their own areas. Oh, we're getting close. I wonder how close. A mess everywhere. Catalia heads straight for the used book section. You know, I just realized too, we're going to the book section. What would happen if the source of the magic she's sensing is in more of the adult section in the book section? I'm gonna find out. I'm very curious. Not the floor where one can find manga or light novels, but to the area where the old books are. I can't believe there is a hidden there's a hint of finding ways back, way back to your world with here. We're here. Ah, no, I fucked that up. Okay. Alright. Saying this, she picks up a large volume. There are quite Western style patterns drawn on the cover, but by the look of it, it's nothing more than a dense old book. I can tell it's been here around for a while, but at a glance, there's no way to tell if it contains magic powers or whatever. Or to you, probably. To her, she can sense it. This one? Wait, okay, since we're not in the dog session, what happens if the book actually contains something inappropriate inside? Okay, never mind. My mouth opened wide in shock at her unexpected answer. Oh, yes, let's just open the book in a place that innocent people are around that could have a trap and God knows what could come out or explode. Yes! Yes, please, okay. Wait, be on guard. How am I supposed to... I started to panic at her statement, sudden words, but it's already too late. When counting over the book... Dots. Nothing happened. And the music just stopped, but I expect something funny to happen. Okay, that's good. Thank God! Don't scare me like that! Oh, she's blushing. Well, actually, come on. No offense. If you guys were in a situation, or if there was magic in this situation, if there was a book that could contain a trap, not the trap I normally think of, but you know what I mean, a booby trap. I said boobies. Okay, back on track, me. I would be scared to open it, knowing what would happen.
魔力の反応から見て、トラップがあるとしても大したものじゃないことは分かっていたんだ。
Okay. Then you gotta tell me that.
それはそうだな。これからは気をつけるよ。
Yes, please be more aware. I do care about my safety. A little hesitant, Catalina reassures me. She seems to be a good person at her core, but very dense in the head. Oh, he took many blows in the head. Yes, let's see what is written. Saying this, then she grew quiet. Catalina is muttering something in her to herself as she flips through the pages. But for me, the characters on the page are total nonsense. Well, yeah, she does have that blessing of the gods where she can basically has like instant like Google Translate in her head or some shit like that. I wish that was real. That would be wonderful. What it says, it looks like nothing more than a strange pattern to me. This pattern must be some kind of writing. However, it's neither Japanese nor English or Arabic. I'm horrible with words, actually. But a language that I never let eyes on before. Can you read those characters? Yes, we went over this kind of shit. Sort of, I guess. Saying this, Kata struck a finger along the line of the characters in the grimoire. For an instant, that justice looks incredibly erotic, and then some entirely unexpected words jump from her mouth. I probably was right about something very appropriate in the book. Okay. What did she just say? Hang on a minute, please. What a book from the other words doing here? Yeah. Really? That old. That's interesting. This is a joke, right? Why in the world is something like this doing in a used bookstore chain in Akihabara? It doesn't look that old. That makes sense. Makes sense too. What's with that face? Oh, wow, what a stroke of luck. Out of, like, all the chances of finding a magical book, that's one thing. You found a book about, basically, interdimensional travel. Seriously, what is the chances of that? Does something like that seriously exist? Wait, I have Catalina as a living, breathing example, so it should be obvious that it is possible. However, I can't help feel shock of all over again. There you go. Yes, that makes sense. That means that people from another world have been living in this world for ages past. What happened to the person? That person. Mm-hmm. Oh, as a return. Okay. Trailing off, Kata's expression stiffens. What? What is the way? We have to kiss? I don't mind doing that. Kissy kissy. Hey, Kylie yells out with a furious look on her face. I could tell from a glance that something bad happened. Are you okay?
ああ、大丈夫だ。
She's
す
blushing.
まない。
What did it say? She goes on to tell me that she just got a little upset and then exhaled, apparently trying to calm down.
転移魔法の陣と座標の指定方法は分かった。だが、問題になるのは魔力の有無だ。
Magical power, but didn't you mention, there you go, that you're not any, there's not any in this world.
皆無ではないんだ。だが、転移に必要な魔力を賄うことは到底できない。
Oh no. I'm guessing that lack of magic means no spell. I feel like it should be obvious, but whatever is obvious to Kalia won't necessarily make sense in this world. There you go. It isn't there any other way? Isn't there any other way? What the fuck?
あるにはあるんだが、その...
Oh, what is it? Tell me, please. I really want to. Suddenly, Kalia begins to act awkward. She may have been frustrated by the car, frightened by the cars, but I wonder what could be written in to make the normally gallant Kalia act this way. Don't pry. Ask what's wrong. I'm gonna ask what's wrong. I really want to know. I'm quite curious because, like, I would make sure she's okay too, to be honest. Hey, maybe I should ask about what's written just in case. Even if events just happen to unfold this way, I'm still here to help Kalia get back to her own world. I don't understand anything about magic, but I got to put in an effort and try. In response to this sentiment of mine, Kalia shakes her head as if upset.
期間は知らなくていい。知るべきではないことだ。
Okay. I can't help feeling a little hurt by her answer. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm trying to be careful. Right. I only wanted to help, so I never imagined to be rejected so harshly. Would something bad happen if I knew?
だな。そうだな。まずいんだ。すごくまずい。
You're a very horrible liar. Just gotta say that. Are you hiding something from me?
気のせいだ。私を疑うというのか?
Yes. Please tell me that's a choice. I have no intention to double doubting her, but I can't help it when she acts like this. Right? Still, even if I push harder now, I'm more likely to get an answer. Oh well. Anyway, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
すまない。ありがとう。
There's that smile.
魔力供給の手段については他にも調べてみた方が良さそうだ。
Okay.
ここに記されているものはあまりにも危険すぎる。
How risky? That's the thing. I want to know. Kalia sighs deeply and then suddenly turns to stare pensive at my face. What is it?
いや、なんでもない。やはりこの方法以外を探そう。
It's a kiss. There's gotta be a kiss. Like, what else would it be? True love's kiss will open the way to greater I'm gonna say to greater. I don't know. Something. Open the gates to heaven. There you go. I don't know what I was saying. Nothing. You're acting way too suspiciously to make me believe that. Considering I have very little experience interacting with women, being stared at by a beautiful girl is bad for my heart. Totally unaware of my commotion going on in my chest, Kalia closed the book in her hands.
この書はどうやらこれを記した魔法使いの日記らしい。内容を読み込んでいけば他にも手がかりがあるかもしれないしな。
Actually, that could be useful. A journal?
ああ、こちらの世界で結婚し、 子を設けたらしい。
Oh.
たくましく生きていたようだ。
Oh, just a theory right now. Theory time. What happens if the person from that world was my character's ancestor? And because of that, he has some latent magical ability, even very minor, and that's why the magic circle specifically opened where I was particularly. Just a thought.
他の詳しい内容はまだ読んでいないが、かなり実力のある魔法使いだったことは確かだな。
Good to know. How do you know that?
魔法には構成がある。その構成を読み解けば、術者の力量は推し量れるんだ。私は騎士だが、魔法にもそれなりに詳しい。このレベルの魔法を構築できる術者は、
Well, would that make you more of a paladin? Because paladins are kind of like a combination of knights and magicians, or at least mages and stuff. Not really much of a knight if you use magic. I'm just saying, like, I know about different things with like classes and stuff like that. A paladin is basically both knight and mage. But I can't see anything there. But it sounds like that composition is clear as day to Kaelida. Magic. Huh. I doubt I could do anything like that. Just wait, if my theory is right, we can be. I don't really mumble this out loud.
それは難しいかもしれない。魔法には先天的な素養が必要でな。訓練でどうにかなるものじゃないんだ。
Oh. Okay, so we could probably. So you're saying I don't have what it takes? My dreams of practicing magic crash and burn, and I slump my shoulders in disappointment. Catalina continues as if to encourage me.
キ君だけじゃない。こちらの世界の人々にはその素養を持つ者がいないようだ。大気中の魔力濃度の関係か。素養がどのようにして生じるかなんて。考えたこともなかった。よし、元の世界に戻れたら少し調べてみるとしよ
う。Kind of mumbled this to herself while nodding her head effusively. Oh, my bad. Hit a button. At this time, all this time, I assumed that knights would be bad at magic. Even in games, knights are mainly used for physical attacks. However, it seems that this is not the case when it comes to Kaelida. I could tell that she knows a lot about magic. I had known that she's been living in her life as a commander of the Order of Knights, but she may be even more impressive than her title.
まずは魔力供給の方法を調べないとな。さっきの方法は、最終手段ということにしよう。
Okay. What's the other result though? I really want to know. It probably is a kiss.
この書に記されている内容を隅から隅まで把握しておかなければならないからな。
Saying this, Kalia tries to leave the store with the book still in her hand. Hey, wait a second! Panicking, I stop Kalia with a yell before she unhastily shoplifted. Well, shoplifts, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm about to steal a book. Something from the bookstore. If we respect it on trying to shoplift, I have no idea what kind of outlandish response Carolina will have with her total lack of sense in this world. How am I supposed to explain what to do when it comes to that? She can get away with cosplaying Akivaha, but if the police notice that she's has a real sword, she'll be a clear violation of the sword of firearms control law. Game over. Praising my brain For processing the change of events, in a split second, I snatch away the grimoire that she's holding onto.
何をする
Calm down. Money. We need to pay. We need to pay money for it. Glancing at the registration, I see what looks at the store employee staring at us. He has a phone in his hands and probably going to call the cops on us the second we step out of the store.
どういうことだこの世界の書物庫は蔵書を借りるときに費用が発生するのか
It does not work like that. Oh my god. Alright. This is a bookstore. If we take something out without paying it, it's a crime. Kylie seems shocked by the statement. Swearing on her feet, she suddenly falls to her knees.
バカなこれほどまでに巨大な書店が存在するのか
Okay. I imagine that her words didn't even have the custom of paying money, but I could tell otherwise from her reaction. By inference, she must mean a kind of library. That makes sense, actually. That means that even in her world, there are places where you can borrow and read books for free.
なんということだ知らなかったとはいえ騎士団長たるこの私が盗みを働いてしまうなど
It's not entirely your fault, but you should be more cautious.
どうして生きながらえていられようか
You're overreacting with that.
私を殺してくれ
Overreacting. It was only it was only an attempt. An attempt. It's not a crime yet.
そうなのか
Yes, calm down.
だが私はこちらの世界のお金を持ち合わせていない購入したくても
Don't worry, I'll pay for it. Of course she doesn't have any money. Though she might have gold on her. Like seriously, like gold coins or something? Like seriously. Hey, that means that I just have to buy the grimoire from her. For her. I wonder how much this will cost. It's all a book, so it can't be that pricey, right? Then I see the price tag stuck on the back of the cover of the grimoire. Eh? A strange yell slips through my lips when I see the price tag. The number is 199080. Sorry. Flash before my eyes. I'm assuming that's yen. How much is that? How much is that? I think 100 yen. If I remember, 100 yen is like $1, or at least almost equivalent to $1. So that's like about almost. I'm gonna say approximately $200, and that's actually wow, $200 for a book. Though I could probably see that. Some books probably cost way more than that. They must be adding. They must be adding one digit too many, right? Right? It's not even 1,980 yen, but about 20,000 yen. How many hours of work at my part-time job does it take to even earn this much? I do the calculation in my head.
おいキクもしかして高いのか
A little bit. Perhaps having noticed my face suddenly lose color, Kylie leans towards me with a worried expression. That is expensive, but it's a real grimoire, and as long as it can help Kylie return to her own world, it's okay. I go pay for it now. Putting on a braced face, I head towards the register with the grimoire held in trembling hands. Usually I only have a few 100 yens or 1,000 yen bills, but today it's just past payday, so I happen to have exactly 20,000 yen in my wallet. Right? I'll be on a real strict budget this month. I use my mental Alex, to calculate my living cost based on the balance life in my bank book. If it were just me, I could reduce my food budget to the bare minimum. But for now, I'll be living with Catalina. My stomach started to ache just thinking about my household finances, but there's no helping that. I gotta think about increasing my shift at work. On my way to the register, I started to worry. Expenses get too tight. I have to ask Kylie to get a part-time job as well. Suddenly makes our way back home. Found Kylie opening her mouth.
すまない。こちらの世界に来てからまだ1日しか経っていないが、キくんには迷惑をかけて。
It's fine. Don't worry. Why are you apologizing all of a sudden?
高かったんだろう。キくんの顔を見ればわかるさ。
No, it wasn't that expensive. Again, don't worry. It was okay. That's.
いつか必ずこの礼はする。約束だ。
Give me a kiss. That'll work. I didn't buy this for you, accepting anything in return. There you go. More importantly, here you go. Saying this, I hand a paper bag I'm holding to Catalina. Taking the bag, which contains the grimoire, an apologetic expression appears on her face.
本当にすまない。
Okay. Don't have to. Right? She's an upright person to care about it so much. That reminds me, she seems extremely regretful about almost having shoplifted too. As a knight, she must be pretty strict when it comes to stuff like that.
お礼はともかく、私はキくんにいくらかお金を納めるべきだろうな。
Again, don't you have like some kind of like coins or like gold, silver on you or something like that? Copper coins? I don't know, something. Those could be probably worth money. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm doing this for you because I want to.
そうはいかん。私が元の世界に戻れるのはいつになるかわからないんだ。
Once the better time.
ずっと好意に甘え続けるなど、騎士の名が廃る。
I can understand that, I guess.
私にもできることがあるはずだ。必ずや、キくんに恩返ししてみせる。
Fine. In that case, if it's no problem, maybe you could. Wait, I don't have the slightest idea how I could find work in this world.
この世界で生きるためにも、仕事は探した方がいいだろうな。騎士の経験が活かせればいいのだが。
A bodyguard job would probably be very suitable. If you think about it, she does have combat experience, so she could work as a security guard or like a bodyguard. That would actually make sense in a way. Does a job like that actually exist? Just as I thought crossed my mind, our surrounding erupts into a noisy commotion. From a distance, I can see a car racing at top speed directly towards us. What?
なんだ？自動車が暴れているぞ。
Yes. The car doesn't show any sign of slowing even after mowing the sidewalk. Luckily, there was enough distance between us, giving us time to get out of the way. I wonder if the driver is drunk or fell asleep at the wheel. That's horrible. Why? Actually, basically, this is sure of cause a whole mess of trouble.
おい、あれは大丈夫なのか？
Yeah. Having run to a safe spot, we reveal for an instant, until I look shocked at where Catalina is now pointing. A small girl and a woman will look at her, looks to be her mother, or standing directly in the path of the speeding car. Oh no! It's obviously that those two are not going to be okay. I must have been so frightened that my legs refused to move. It's undeniable that I've fallen into a full panic mode. The car continues to charge towards them with no sign of braking, leaving mere seconds until the mother and child bodies will likely to be shot into the air by the impact. Crap! My mind moves on its own volition. I didn't have any particular plan in mind, but when I realized I had to save them, my body has already in motion. The sound of Kalya's voice is already far behind me. However, I don't have the time to turn around and see where she is. Suddenly, shoving the mother and daughter out of the path of the speeding car, I suddenly look to the side. Oh! The car is looming right before my eyes. I'm dead! Oh, shit. That went right all of a sudden. Alright. Those words popped up in my head, then everything goes black. Everything okay? Oh, did she just slap me? Something smacked me to the head, and my consciousness returned full force. Yeah, I guess slap in the face that always does. What? I thought I died. I realized that I'm down on the ground. My whole body is in pain, but seeing as I was hit by a car, I'm going at that speed, I'm pretty much uninjured. Oh, what about the mother and daughter? That's good. That's good right there.
それより、キ君は自分の心配をしておけ。ギリギリでぶつからなかったとはいえ、地面に頭を打ちつけたんだ。
Oh yeah, can I imagine how bad that would be? I wasn't hit, but the car was too close for me to get away.
ああ、だから私が対処した。
What did you do? Telling me this, she jerked her thumb at something behind her. In that direction, I can see a crash car totaled state. What did Kalya just say? Hey, is this her doing?
ディアブロの尻尾で打ち据えられた時の痛みと比べれば、虫に刺されたようなものだ。
Really? You getting hit by, well, how fast was the car going specifically? That's the question. But like, compared to that, it's like a mosquito bite? Oh my god, how durable are you?
何の訓練も積んでいないキ君では体が粉々になっていたかもしれないぞ。
Okay. You could be more right. It's a lot of take in, and my mouth hangs open in shock. We truly are from two very different worlds. I know she come from another world, so it should be obvious, but this solution getting tongue-tied a lot. I hate when that happens. Solution, it really makes that point hit home. Situation hit more. Stimulously, I may have vowed to myself to be careful to never ever make her angry. To her, ending my life could be comparable to an elephant flicking away a fly, for all I know. I guess you saw me making an idiot of myself. At least you saw me being brave. Oh my god, that is the most adorable face right there. That is so cute. That is so cute. Kylie stretches out her hand towards me. Thank you. Okay. Kylie shared those words with me with a smile on her face. This is the first time I ever seen Kylie smile since I met her. Unwillingly enchanted by her beauty, I completely forgot about taking her extended hand. You are gorgeous. Marry me, please. It's nothing. Coming to my senses, I grab her hand. After she helps me up to my feet, I check my surroundings once more. Although the speeding car is now completely total, it seems the driver survived the crash with light injuries. The mother and daughter are safe, and lucky no one else was hurt. That's a relief. Yes, it is my achievement because I am great. Well, what did you thought of me first? Underestimate me? Wow. You know, actually, I just thought of something too. If getting hit by a car is like getting hit by getting like a mosquito bite, how was I able to hold her down with towels, like when I tied her up with just towels and she wasn't able to get out? Like, I understand she was kind of weak because she was bleeding and stuff and almost died, but still, thinking about that, it's kind of like, okay. That's good. At least she saw something good in me. Exactly, my body just moved on its own. Over exaggerated, my body moves on its own. He's getting some praise. That's good. I am proud. Yay. I guess so. I think my speech is fine. When she says that, I suddenly realized. I haven't been aware of it until now, but she's been speaking with Carolina. I always use a polite tone. My god, why am I getting tongue-tied all the time? Our internal meeting made such a big impression on me. If someone strikes a sword through my throat, you tend to speak to them more politely after all. Okay, that makes sense. I guess, yeah. I suppose you're right. I mean, right. I'm counting on you, Kalia. Alright. What is this sense of embarrassment I'm feeling? I feel my face growing red just like when I confessed my feelings towards a girl in middle school. I was rejected, by the way, and spent the whole night crying into my pillow. Aww. Was that a body pillow? Alright. After our exchange, I suddenly realized that a crowd of people have gathered around us. The force of all the eyes is obviously Carolina. It was that girl dressed like a knight. She stopped the oncoming car with nothing but a punch. No way. You must have been dreaming. I swear I saw it with my own eyes. We're all in trouble if we hang around here. Before there's too many of a fuss, right? Getting out of here seems like the wise choice. Miss Carolina, over here. Let's take the back streets to get back home. After waving a hand at the mother and daughter I saved, Carolina and I head to the back streets of Akihabara in an attempt to avoid the crowd. Okay, well, I'm going to be ending it here now. I think this might be a good place to end it, actually. So, again, okay. So, Kathleen, don't fuck with. Okay? That's all I gotta say. I would not want to fuck with her, because I'd probably die then. But anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you pass like button if you guys enjoyed. And if you guys new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to upload new videos. Until next time, this is dombeastx, howling out.